Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel. And look at that. Right now I'm just showing you my Alimao, aka Chippendale. And it's so beautiful, look at that. So this is I think 2-3 days old rose. And this one is the latest one, which is more orangey. And I'm just so happy because the flowers last long and it's just really beautiful and it's fragrant too. My god, it's really a very good combination together with this one. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Let me just show you the other one here as well. Look at this, it's so beautiful. My god, so fragrant. I really love the scent of this particular rose. It's really nice. I love the color of this one. There's something so magical about its color. I'm just thinking of moving it somewhere else actually, because I can see that as you can see here guys, it's not really getting that much of a morning sun, especially that one. And I just always think that morning sun is always the best sun that you can give to your roses. And maybe for a start, let me just take you here at the back. And I was just trying to fix our camera there, but look at this. These are my hydrangeas, and look at this. It's now so bushy, looking so bushy, and I can see that it's starting to produce some flower buds, little tiny flower buds. And that one there as well. And that's my other rose, my magnificent, and some of my other roses in here as well. And let me just take you also to that side. So now guys, look at this. Look at that. This is my showpiece champagne. And it's so fragrant. My god. It was really tiny when I received this one last year. And at the back I have my Dublin Bay, which is also doing really good. And I think the other one was City of London, but this one is really amazing rose. I'm so surprised that it's so beautiful and it's so fragrant. I can't believe it. So here comes the second day guys, and I just want to show you what it looks like. And look at that. For just 1 year, it was really a tiny rose last year when it was given to me in a small pot, and then it produced this one huge cane, and now it's producing lots of flowers. I'm almost thinking that this is a short climbing rose. So here's my showpiece champagne after 3 more days, and it looks creamy white now. And here's the new flower, and it's really nice, very good stem. But let me show you also this one, my Cardinal de Richelieu, which is I think the most purple rose you can get out there. It's nice, but it only flowers once. And here's my Boscobel, and there's one new cane in here, and there's another one over there, and I didn't see that one before. That's why I'm so surprised, and I'm glad that it's producing some basal canes. And also this one, it has this new basal cane as well. But let me just take you also to this part, which is that one, my Dublin Bay, that is continuously flowering. And here's the only flower of my Boscobel. But then allow me to just take you now to the front side of our garden. And then going back in here, oh my god, look at this. This is about to bloom very soon. Look at how many flowers I got from this beautiful purplicious. Right now it has some flowers, and it's actually one of the most fragrant roses I've had here in the garden. Almost similar level to Gertrude Jekyll, because this is really fragrant. No matter what time of the day, it's always fragrant. Let me just show you also something, not a rose, but my dahlia, which is my cafe au lait. Look at that. It's starting to produce some flowers now in here, more flowers. It had its first flower, but I already cut the seed pod because I don't want it to produce some seeds anymore. I just want it to keep flowering and flowering and flowering. Next to it is my other fragrant rose in here, which is called A Moment in Time. Oh my god, so fragrant. So very similar color to my cafe au lait. So this is a Bob Matthews rose, and as you can see, you're already getting the idea of what the color looks like. It's kind of similar to the color of Emily Bronte, which I will also show you in a short while. But allow me to just continue moving on. So beside it, as you can see, guys, you probably have observed, I planted the roses and dahlias next to each other. Yes, this is also another experimentation that I'm doing here in our garden, because supposedly my plan was, once the roses are done blooming, we will be seeing the dahlias blooming in the garden. And once the dahlias have lied low, lie low. Anyway, once they stop blooming, the rose will bloom again. So, as I have noticed, especially last year, the roses bloom first, and then the dahlias, and then while the roses are hibernating a bit, then the dahlias are blooming. And once the dahlia sees a bit when it comes to its blooming time, here comes the rose again for its second flush. So that's what I was planning, but let's see what happens, because for some reason this cafe au lait here just bloom almost at the same time with my roses. And let me just take you to the next part, which is, this is my Princess Alexandra of Kent. And if I'm not mistaken, Princess Alexandra of Kent is just next to Coralie. And I believe down there I have, I think that's Sweet Natalie. Yeah, that is Sweet Natalie. And then next to it, I have another Bob Matthews rose, which is also a fragrant one, which is called Hokey Pokey, the yellow rose. I used to have that one in here, but now it's done blooming. But let me just show you a picture. But very soon we will be seeing lots of flowers as well. By the way, if you have noticed these white flowers in here, these are my white Orleas. So I think 2 years ago, I bought some seeds online, and I just planted, probably out of hundreds of seeds, I probably just got five that was left that bloomed here in our garden. And then last season, I just planted them all in here, and I thought it's not going to survive because this part of our garden is a bit clayey, and I actually thought that those five survivors are not going to flower, but it did, and it produced lots of seeds. So this year, those seeds that I collected from last year, I just scattered them all over this place, and you will see lots of this in here, and they are now starting to bloom actually. So there are some in here, so I feel they will be perennialized here in our garden, and they are already doing that in here. And by the way, let me just show you also this beautiful dahlia. Sorry, not dahlia. Petunia. This is my super tunia Lubby Dubby. And I also have my cuttings of my super tunia bubblegum from last year, which is there. And next to it, I have two of my, it never really stopped blooming. These are my two roll doll roses. Look at that. It's so bushy now, and I can see lots of flowers, and it's so healthy, as you can see, guys. It's really healthy. And here's another one in here, another roll doll, and I just can't wait to see them bloom. But I think I will have to put some slug pellets in here, because for some reason the slugs are also attacking my petunias now. which never happened in the past. Anyway, so let me just continue. So as you can see, I have another blooming Orleas in here, and as mentioned, I just spread them all over the garden, and looks like it's successful. I think they will be perennialized here in the garden, and yeah, I will not have to do anything anymore because they will just continue doing their job. And it's so nice to see these white flowers in here. Look at that. And by the way, these white Orleas, lace Orleas, I mean, they are also very good cut flowers. If you're looking for a cut flowers, maybe a filler, or maybe if you want them to be the main attraction of your flower vase, they are very good life. And here is my seedling, my dahlia seedling, which I actually don't remember that I have planted, but as you can see, it has an open center, but it's fine. I'm all right to just see something blooming in here. As long as I'm seeing something blooming in here, then that's all good. I'm actually not so fast now anymore with what type of dahlia I have in here, but I still have this idea at the back of my head to just plant some ball dahlias in this section of our garden. Just ball dahlias together with the roses. I just feel it will look good. By the way, let me just show you another fragrant rose in here. My god, it's still closed but it's already fragrant. Yes. And this is one of David Austin's roses, which is called Sceptered Isle. And as you can see, guys, we're seeing some flower buds in here. It's not as much as I was hoping for, but it's all right. And then on the other one, on the other side, we have James L. Austin, which is also now starting to produce some new flower buds in here. The only thing that I didn't like is that it's a bit like stunted because of the what call this one, the aphids. Oh, by the way, guys, now I discovered something to kill all of these aphids, and as you can see, I don't see much aphids anymore compared to previous weeks, because what I did is I put a bit more apple cider, apple cider vinegar on the solution, and a bit more dishwashing soap and a bit of baking powder, and I just mix it. I don't remember the exact measurement, but if I'm going to estimate it, that's probably 2 cups of water. So just to give you the recipe, this is just an estimate, but probably it's up to you to experiment as well, because this is just what I did. And the helicopter is here, which is really noisy again. Okay, the helicopter is gone, and let me just continue. So the solution, as far as I remember, if I'm going to estimate what I did, is that the it was probably 2 cups of water and 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, and probably a teaspoon of um, dishwashing soap, and a teaspoon of baking soda. That's what I did if I'm going to estimate that solution that I did. And I think it's really effective, and it didn't really do damage on my plants. I was actually a bit um, hesitant to add more apple cider vinegar because of the it's acid, I thought it's going to destroy the leaves, especially now that it's getting really sunny here. Look at that. It's so clear sky, blue sky it's today. And luckily, yeah, there's no damage done to my roses. So just be careful, probably, guys, if you're going to oh my god, this is broken. If you're going to do the solution, maybe just try to test it first with some of your plants, not all of your plants, because I don't want you to burn all your plants. Anyway, so just continuing, this is another sorry, not David Austin. This is Bob Matthews Rose, which is called A Moment. No, this is not A Moment in Time. This is Wish Come True. And as you can see, I was actually hoping that it's gonna be a bit white, rather than yellow, but as I can see in here now, it's getting more of a yellow rather than white. And I bought this one because this is one of the most prolific roses from Bob Matthews, and one of the healthiest as well. And if you're looking for something that will survive under the shade, as you can see right now, it's being, the sun rays is being blocked by this um, arch in here, my rose arch. But look at that, it's still doing well. And oh my god, I didn't notice this one. Look, there's a huge cane. There's a huge basal cane that just, it's really a basal cane that just came from the bottom. Oh my god, I didn't notice this one. And look at that, guys. See, there's a very, very thick new basal cane that just came out of nowhere. Look at that. So this is really what I love about this rose. Even last year it did the same thing. I think last year, which is its first season in our garden, it produced a couple of really huge cane. If it, no, I think it's more than a couple, but it's probably 3 or 4. Because I remember when I bought this one, it was really tiny, and now look how tall it is in just 1 year. It's probably over a meter, but it's good because I'm seeing lots of flowers, and last year it did really produce lots of flowers, and there is very light scent. I can smell very light scent, which is really good. It's fine. I really want to keep those fragrant roses here in our garden as much as possible. I want them to be, at least there should be a bit of fragrance. I only got to not fragrant, non-fragrant rose in here in our garden. The first one is the Moody Blues, and the other one is the Cardinal de Richelieu in the garden. And later, maybe I'll show it to you now. I just discovered this is very nice by Bob Matthews, and it's also one of the most prolific roses that I've seen, especially last year when I went to what do you call this one, in the park, in Rose Park in Parnell. And this is very nice, and it's not very, it's berry as in berries, and it's now blooming. This is the first flower, and there's actually a very light scent as well coming out of this rose. I thought there was no scent at all from last year, but actually there's a bit of scent from this one, and it's beautiful. I can't wait for this one to really bloom continuously. I just need to plant it somewhere though. Anyway, so to continue, let's continue with this one. This is my Olivia Rose Austin. Now it's fading away, but it was really, really beautiful. I think I probably have to remove the flowers now, and I'm seeing some more flowers coming out soon. And going this side, I have this another beautiful rose, David Austin rose, which is James L. Austin. And next to it is, I have this tall Orlea next to it. Surprisingly, it's a bit tall. And then next to it, another David Austin rose, which is Tranquility. Oh, I'm seeing another James L. Austin flower in here. Tranquility is also producing lots of flower buds, but it's also showing a bit of reddish color for some reason. I thought it's also just pure white. Anyway, so down here I'm seeing this flower, not really a flower, but oh my god, some canes. Oh my god, there's some basal canes growing now in here. So this is my Gertrude Jekyll, and there's another Gertrude Jekyll flowers in here, and I'm seeing this basal cane coming out down here from my Nahima, which is also very good. It's not so thick, but it's fine. At least it's waking up now, and I'm actually happy because I'm seeing that my Nahima is really starting to show some new growth and some flowers as well, some flower buds I mean. And by the way, just want to show you also, this is another wonderful thing happening with one of my roses, which is producing this basal cane. And this is my Eden rose, by the way, and it's starting to bloom now as well. Look at that. I'm actually thinking of trying to smell if I will pick up any scent. So this is my Eden rose. Finally, my god, look at that. And it's so thick. My god, this is so thick. I'm not picking up any scent at the moment, but let's see. But it's fine. It's actually one of the most prolific and one of the most amazing roses you'll ever see on the internet. So let's see. I'm seeing lots of flower buds. That's all right. But look at this one, my nahima. My nahima. This is the first flower of my nahima, and my god, it's so fragrant. There's like sweet fragrance, and I don't know, it's just so fragrant. This is the one I was telling you about many times. If you're looking for fragrant rose, almost similar level to my Gertrude Jekyll, which is this one, and Gertrude Jekyll is about to die, and it's really fragrant, guys. And now here's another one from my Nahima. I'm seeing lots of flower buds. Hopefully it will produce some flower buds. This is from my Nahima, and it's really waking up now. It's a bit of a late bloomer. And here is another Darcy Basil. So look at that. Here's the new cane from my Darcy Basil. And I'm really happy about this Darcy Basil this year. This particular tree rose, I think it really performed much better compared to last year, because last year it was infested by what do you call this one, the possums, and luckily this year they are all doing well. And now let me just show you this view of the garden. Look at that. I'm really happy about this one. Looking at our garden in this kind of status is, it's just so gratifying, so fulfilling, so inspiring. And some more flowers up there. Look at that. So I'm just really, I don't know, I'm just so happy to see the garden having its colors now because of these roses. But let me just start taking you to this side. Look at these flowers. So these are the flowers of my sympathy rose, and also very fragrant rose. My god, oh my god, really lovely scent. Every day I'm coming to this roses and trying to smell the scent, and I'm just really loving it. Look at that. And the rose flowers are really lasting well, and this is the first flower actually, and it's still here. And I think it's been more than a week, or probably 2 weeks, since it started blooming, and it's still blooming. Look at that. And there's some more flowers up there. I'm really happy with the performance of this rose, and also this pink chiffon wisteria. I think it's just a perfect combination. Look at that. So hopefully next year we will see more flowers from this wisteria, because I'm really thinking of filling the whole pergola with this wisteria. Look at that. It's so nice. And this one as well. So beautiful. And look at this. There's some more new growth coming out of this rose. And I'm just really happy to see this one. This is so thick. But this one, I'm not seeing anything yet, but I'm hoping that we will be seeing something going on later on, maybe coming from the base. I'm not seeing anything from the base yet, but this one, yeah, there's nothing here as well. But look at that. So beautiful. Lots of flowers. I'm just so speechless, really. Look at that. Lots of flowers now here in our garden, and we have lots of colors now. And let me just show you also these amazing poppies. Really beautiful. And this is my Lady of Charlotte, and it's just keeps on blooming and blooming, and it's also fragrant. My god. And my Skylar rose, and probably I will remove the very first flower, because I don't want it to concentrate on producing seeds, because I want this one to concentrate on producing new canes. And look at these flowers. And also very fragrant, my god. Some more poppies. And by the way, let me just show you this one. Hoping that we will be seeing this blooming very soon. And just next to it, my Emily Bronte and my sweetheart. Oh my god. They look like sisters, real sisters. And then down here, I have another Darcy Basil. Oh my god. Lovely flower. And they're really fragrant. All of these roses in front are all fragrant roses. Even this one. Ah, here's another Lady of Shalott. And Princess Anne. Princess Anne is also starting to bloom now. I'm just feeling a bit disappointed because there are lots of flower buds like these ones that were not able to really bloom because of the aphids, but it's fine, it's all right. Let's just move on and hope for better days. But I will definitely keep on spraying because yeah, that's just the only way to prevent these aphids destroying these plants, these flowers. And yeah, so I'm really happy about this one. The lilies will be blooming soon, adding more colors here in our garden, and then we will start seeing the rose reblooming again. And I believe I also planted some other flowers in here, and here's another one in here. And I forgot the name of this one, but I also have some dahlias down here. And I actually just did a lawn mowing 2 days ago, and looks like it's starting to come back up again. And let me just take you to this side as well. I'm really excited to see the hydrangeas blooming on this side of our garden, but I'll probably have to do some weeding work down here because I can see that it's also really getting crazy thick again. And here is wildcat rose, and it's also starting to produce some nice flowers as well. Down here I have this amaryllis that is also blooming, and this petunia is also doing well. And Miss Puspus is here. I haven't fed them yet, but I will feed them very soon. And some of these hydrangeas that are also doing well in here, and we will be seeing some red flowers very soon. And then going this side of our garden, I'm really happy also with what I'm seeing in here. This is my Thomas A. Becket, and also fragrant. Oh my god, also very fragrant. And this is Darcy Basil, and as you can see guys, I'm seeing lots of flowers from my Darcy Basil. Look at that, my god. Also fragrant. And going this side, oh my god, look, this is my Dad Rose by Bob Matthews, and I'm really happy about the performance of this one. Also fragrant rose. And there is jet, there's an airplane I think on top, that's why it's so noisy. And here is my LD Braithwaite, and it's now reblooming again. Those other buds in the same stem is also starting to bloom now, and there's also light scent in here. And going this side, this is another beautiful rose, which is my Jubilee celebration, and I'm just hoping it will bloom very soon. And here's another rose I have in here, which is also, oh my god, really healthy and bushy, and I can see that it's also going to produce masses and masses of roses. And some of my petunias in here, so I actually added one more, which is the Super Tunia Persimmon. So I have persimmon and scarlet in here, and I think it's really good combination, especially for Christmas season, because I really want to have something a bit red in here and a bit of yellow as well. And I think the Super Tunia Persimmon and as well as the scarlet is just a perfect rose to have here in our garden. But what is this one? I thought this one is going to be a red rose as well, but Not red rose, red amaryllis, but this one seems to be a different color. Hmm, what happened? This is probably ah, this is probably the Arctic one, the white one. And here's another one in here as well. But it's alright, it's fine. But I'm really happy about the performance of this amaryllis as well. So I'm just really enjoying now the view here in our garden because I'm seeing lots of colors now, and I just can't wait to see the dahlias blooming soon. But I'm not finished yet with the tour. We will be going to the other side of our garden, which is some more flowers going inside here. Alright guys, so allow me to take you now to this side of our garden, and I'm showing you these beautiful rose trees that I have in here, standard roses. And just going down here, by the way, I just want to show you these beautiful petunias, the Supertunia Mini Midnight, and as well as this pink bacopa. It's really nice combination. Look at that, lots of flowers now. And let me just show you also this one, my mom rose, the first flower from my mom rose, from the standard tree rose, and also very fragrant. I love the smell of this one. When they are exposed to sun, they produce this fragrance, but if it's not being hit by the sun, it's not as fragrant as I can smell it right now. But I love this rose. I love the corally color of it. And also down here, look at this one. All of my jazzberry petunias are also producing lots of flowers now. Can you believe that? And here is my monstered wood and my other three roses, my fairy tale magic, aka bliss parpuma. And here's the other one. Look at that, lots of flowers from this bliss parpuma, and there's some bees there. Look at that, so beautiful, so beautiful and fragrant, guys. This is also one of the most fragrant. Look at the bees enjoying this. One of the most fragrant roses also that I have here in our garden. Some people saying that it's not really fragrant, but in my case, oh, look at this one, by the way. There's huge cane. Oh my god, that's making me happy every time I see there's new basil shoots growing down there. And look at this, there are lots of let's check this one. And there's this one in here. Oh my god, this one is, oh my god, what happened to this one? It's facing the wrong direction. I think it's because of the thorn, but it's alright. It should grow nicely. And let's see what's happening. We need to remove this one there. Just a little bit of push. Yeah, because there's yeah, there you go. There's thorn that's blocking it. And look at that, lots of flower buds once again. So this is going to be the second flush of this rose, and this is the last flower. And then I have my other roses in here that are also looking good. And this is my dahlias, my peaches and cream seedlings. And yeah, so lots of things happening in here, guys, at the moment. And some of my seedlings here as well, and I need to plant them somewhere else. And I'm really excited about this one. I thought this one is not going to survive, but it seems like it's doing well now. And yeah, let's see what happens. I will just plant them somewhere here, but this one is really amazing. But I also want to show you this one. I moved my grandma roses in here because I think they really want lots of sunlight, so let's give it to them. And here's another one in here. Look at that huge flower. Look at that. And there's even bigger than that one. Look at that. I really love this one. So fragrant and also beautiful rose. And here is my mom in here as well. and I really can't wait to see this one in full bloom. Look at that, guys. Lots of flower buds. And look at this. Here's my Asiatic lilies that are also glowing, like glowing orange. Look at that. It's so beautiful. And I have some of my roses in here. This is my Princess Anne down there, and my other bacopas in here. It seems like it's really doing well, but I'm really excited for this my mom rose. I can't wait to see this one bloom here in our garden, and we'll definitely update you guys with this. Alright guys, I think that would be all for today, and again thank you very much for watching this video. And if you have any questions, oh my god, I just noticed this one. Look, oh my god, I have some new canes coming out of my Jubilee celebration. Look at that. I didn't see this one. I thought there's only one big cane, which is this one, but it's now producing this big cane. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this. Anyway guys, so I think that would be all for today, and again thank you very much for watching this video. And if you have any questions about my roses in here, and this one by the way is my Jubilee celebration that is just about to bloom very soon, stay tuned because I will be updating you again. Maybe I will be doing now a 2 week 2 times a week update, because I feel every day there's always like really fast going on now in the garden. You will see one day, like for example this one, I didn't notice that this one is producing two more canes down here, and I'm just so surprised. So lots of things going on in, in a blink of an eye here in the garden. And if I'm not going to keep looking for, maybe potential things that are going on right now here in our garden, I will not see that one. So I will be doing a 2 times a week update now. And I mentioned, by the way guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please feel free to hit the subscribe button now, and also don't forget to press the like button guys if you enjoyed watching my roses blooming in here. And I will definitely update you with some more, because there are more flowers that have not been blooming here in our garden yet. So stay tuned, and again I really appreciate your support and for hitting the like button and for watching these videos. And if you have any questions as mentioned, or if you have anything that you'd like to suggest or say violent reaction, just write it down in the comment section down below, and I will be glad to answer all of your questions. Alright guys, thank you very much, and I will see you again on my next one. Bye for now.